Can I check? Sounds like good. Oakley dokley, girls and blokleys. Hello once again and good evening. It's a boy named Sue, coming at you live straight from the baked potato. Back with our little Kit Kat playthrough of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Earlier today when we hopped on, we discovered what I believe is a little bug when it comes to vampirism. Because there was one point where I had vampirism and I had rested and turned into a vampire, but then I loaded the game, drank the potion to cure myself before I turned.
Oh.
But I don't think that it mattered. Because now everybody's still treating me like a vampire. So I guess the first thing we're gonna do is try to sneak up on somebody while they're sleeping. And seeing if we can do the little feed action on them.
Are you not feeling well?
That, or I guess we could go to the market district and go to the healer and see if I can't ask about
You should really get to a healer.
curing
You're looking rather pale.
vampirism.
How goes it?
What?
What's going on with you?
Because it also says in my journal that I have 0 days as a vampire. So that also leads me to believe that this is like a glitch right now. But if it is, I don't exactly know what to do about it. Because literally, like, none of the shopkeepers are willing to talk to me right now.
Hello again. You're more than welcome here. That route,
Okay.
I believe.
So she'll
Forward.
talk to me.
What can I interest you in?
Maybe loading the game fix things? Guess we'll find out here in a minute. Go try to talk to somebody else.
I would thank you for your business. Good day.
I'm almost certain that everybody else is still gonna be, like, not talking to me, though. Because, like, everybody's still saying that I'm sick when I'm walking around town.
No, stay away from me.
Yeah, see? So what the fuck do I do about that? Because I couldn't even ask her about curing vampirism. So that's not an option. Do I have to, like, go find a vampire and actually get myself...
He's not noble at all. He's really the son of a vampire. It's almost too horrible to believe.
Are you not feeling well?
Seriously, without question. Bo Thiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Hales. We'd best be off trying to enhance her weird machine. Yes.
Hmm.
Is everything all right?
District.
You look a bit ill. Is everything all right?
You should really get to a healer. You're looking rather pale.
Are you not
Are you
feeling
not
well?
feeling well? You should really get to a healer.
Are there any houses over here? Wait until the middle of the night. Okay, sweet. Can I do the thing? Okay, I can only pick her pockets. So, again, not a vampire. So why is everybody treating me like one? Hmm.
Are you not feeling well?
Alright,
Have you
well,
been well
hopefully we
recently?
come across some
Smells a bit
vampires out in our travels and we can pick up the disease or something. Because all that happened way too far back for me to load. And hopefully this doesn't mean that our run is just not broken and we
You should
can't
really
go to
get to a healer.
shopkeeps anymore.
You're looking rather pale.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill. Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Well met, citizen. Stay safe, citizen.
Now this is pod racing. Another Oblivion Gate. How much carry weight do I have? Yeah, enough. Well, this is gonna be either, what, 8 or 9? Or maybe 7 or 8. I've lost count somehow. You don't scare me anymore. They still kind of scare me. Do we? Yes, we do. I'm just gonna do one of these. Hot potato, hot potato. And the potato is the ground. Dangerous spider. Oh, these fucking things. I really want to talk to shopkeeps though, because I have like broken equipment like my bow. It's not doing much damage anymore. Does still work for drawing aggro, I guess. Holy fuck. That just drew, like, everybody's fucking aggro all at once, didn't it? Okay, these guys can fuck right off. What? Am I missing? Oh, everybody already knows I'm here. Good. There we go.
Again.
Oh, I knew there was something rocking me. And staff really does work well to dispense with things quickly, doesn't it?
Join my trophies, nothing.
Okay, no. Uh-oh. This is embarrassing. My staff ran out of charge. Excuse me. I've decided that we're just gonna say fuck this shit. Once again. Excuse me. I guess I don't really need this equipped, you know? Doesn't have a charge to it. If it did, then we wouldn't be running. Oh, excuse me. Stop it. Whee! Alright, and if I was counting the amount of stones in our inventory correctly, that's oblivion gate number 8. Alright. God, these things are so annoying. Oh, wow. I don't know how I didn't see the bear, but I did not see the bear coming down the road. Alright, let's see if this person... Oh, never mind. I looked at the sign before I looked at the absence of a building there. And I assumed there was a shop. I was gonna say, let's see if they have an option to ask about the cure for vampirism, but there's nobody there. Alright, got apprentice level conjuration. That means maybe we can start summoning, like, creatures? Okay, here we go.
This is a restricted area, I'm afraid. Guild, you have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you. Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful though, it could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks. It's connected to the I've given up trying to figure it out. The council runs the arena to amuse the masses, and this place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused. What a waste of my talents.
That's just a bunch of scrolls, huh? And a spoon.
Be careful in here. Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they? I don't know how much Skalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. See them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them, but we lack anything like that. Skalil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been sulking over the way Irloff's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it. I don't know. Anything that might help explain these inscriptions? You two.
We talking about the book that was just sitting behind her?
If there's anything about Vatican you need explained, let me know. I'll help if I can. I don't know why Denel is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end. What a waste
Okay.
of my talents.
Guess I need to read it, don't I? I have my log. From fire life from light magic. Okay. It was this way, wasn't it?
Be careful in here.
I'm afraid. What does it say? Hmm. I'm kind of stumped. Magica Gloria, Magica Scylla. Huh.
Be careful in here.
be this one. No, it would not.
Be careful in here.
Um... Okay, so I've used fire and then frost. That did a little something something. I guess I save before I do anything else, right? Sorry, I'm terrible at these fucking menus. That was not it. Shock spell? No, that was not it either.
Get back, you filthy beast!
The other options I have here. That was a waste. Alright, well, it's not a heal either way. I probably used the one that I needed, didn't I? Is there a way that I can go back? I think that I might need to go back. I think the last spell that I need there is a Fortified Magic, and I don't think that I have one. And I think that I already used the scroll that I had there. But it's okay.
You have no. If you all it's at the best. It's connected to the rest of the. What a waste of my talents.
sent you in to try. It doesn't matter. The only thing, we had some Scaleel. I don't know. I'll be seeing you.
Okay. Bada bang. Bada boom.
Well, would you look at that? Someone will need to see where this goes. I think you should go. You've done all the hard work, after all. If there are any discoveries to be made, you should be the one to make them. You deserve that much. Be careful, and watch your step.
I think he's just scared. Well, that was a close one. Okay. Wraiths suck. Hate those guys. Is that where I just come from? No, this is where I'd just come from. Just looked exactly the same. What's up, Lurker? How's it going, man? And yeah, no, they do sound pretty awful, don't they? Punched a ghost so hard it dropped the sword. Yeah, no, punching the ghost in the face is rather satisfying. I think my game might be broken, Blurker. Everybody's treating me like a vampire, but I am not a vampire. And I do not know what to do about it at this point. No, that was just an effect from fucking wraith that I was just fighting. They like to silence you, they like to sever your magic. They do a lot of real fun things. Do I have to push a separate button to open up that part? Really? Okay, the sound is just breaking at this point. God, I hate these things. Okay, it sounds like the recording from Event Horizon. What is happening? Why is there like so many liches? What is going on? This is the most cursed ASMR. Oh my god. I might need to load the game if it keeps on doing this. Okay. Jesus. Now, is there a second button somewhere to lift that? I see it. It's literally right up there. That's a sneaky trick, though, because I thought it was going to be a Varla stone. So that's just a stupid helmet. Two hard locks and 5 lockpicks. But yeah, there was a point the other day when I had vampirism, and I had rested to the point where I had turned into a vampire. So then I loaded the game, and I drank a cure disease potion, and everything was fine. But then everybody was still talking to me like I had a disease, even though disease had been cured. And now everybody's treating me like a vampire that hasn't fed in days. But I've tried sneaking up on people as they sleep. There is no option to feed. I've looked in my journal. Days as a vampire says 0. So, yeah. I don't know what to do. I think that I'm gonna have to try to find vampires and try to actually contract the disease, if that makes sense. And then go through the quest line. That's literally the only thing I can think of to do. I did go through the cursed mine earlier, though, today. At least I'm assuming that was the place you were talking about by Skingrad the other day. It's a place called the Cursed Mine. It was actually pretty massive mine for an Oblivion dungeon. Breakable boards. I don't know. I don't think so. Was that in like the lower parts? Like where you found the bandit ringleader? Well, I'm gonna have to go back there, I guess. Okay, I don't care what's in there that much. You got a new place that you want me to visit? We'll see when I get around to it. But you gotta tell me what it is first. But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna go out of my way at this point. Just because when I'm not really fast traveling, I'm walking everywhere. Makes it a little bit of a task. Okay. For real this time, I don't care. I'm walking away. Alien ruin near Bravel? What's it called? I might have already been there. If it is... And it will, I might have already been there. What was special about that place? Nothing, you just thought the name was funny. You know what, that's fair. It made me chuckle a little bit when I saw it too. I'd be like, bro, same. But, yeah. Oh, that's right, I gotta talk to this dummy.
What's that you have there? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely. Western Cyrodiil is called... What a waste of my talents.
Obviously you're not that talented, or else you would have figured that shit out. What's down this way, then? Just a dead end with a rock? You caught up on my record and no tree videos on YouTube? Oh yeah? I did some awesome missions in AC6. AC6 is a lot of fun so far. I know that I'm like not getting everything about that game. Am I getting the hang of the no tria? I don't feel like I'm getting the hang of the no tria. I will say that I did notice that there's literally the thing that, like, I say that I never understand, like, what is weak to what. Like, the elemental effects. There's literally, like, a chart of it on your screen as you play. You seemed to me like I had a much easier time up until I got to the new area. That little mini boss dude with the poison damage is really messing me up. This Baventa guard or whatever he's called. I don't want to do another Oblivion Gate right now. That'd be like my third one today, fourth one today. My inventory is full, my armor is broken, but I can't talk to any shopkeepers. They're all terrified of me. Yeah, this might be turning into a cursed run. Tried visiting that temple. I'm not sure if that's gonna work though, because you would think that drinking a cure disease potion would have had the same effect. And at this point, it's treating it like I am like... It's treating me like I in like late stage vampirism and I haven't fed. So I don't think that going to a temple is going to remove any of that effect. If that makes sense. And it's weird because there's one shopkeeper who was still talking to me, like the alchemist in the Imperial City would still sell to me, but nobody else would. God damn it, stop it. Some NPCs were added with the DLC and don't care if you're a vampire. That's not the case with this person, though. This is literally like an... I'm talking about shopkeepers in the Imperial City. And the alchemist does not react right now. But everybody else does. It kind of does, because, like, when you're a vampire, alchemists / healers are the people that you talk to like start the Cure the Vampirism quest. But I can't start that quest. Like, I can't talk to them about that or anything. Yeah. So it's quite the predicament that we're in. But I guess we can see if we can at least sell some some potion materials.
Hi there.
Don't the Varus brothers...
No, stay! No, stay away from me!
Are you
Doesn't
not
even matter if I
feeling
charm
well?
them.
You won't get any of...
Claudette Perrick runs a fine alchemy shop. You should check out.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off. We're here to serve. Farewell,
Okay, guards will talk to me.
I'd
Keep
rather say the same.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I
But yeah,
understand
all the other
daedra worship is
shopkeepers
becoming
won't.
increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
But then,
Powerful wizards.
where is she?
Who will?
Dangerous situation.
Not
Is
here,
everything
but
all
over
right?
here.
You look a bit ill.
This lady was still talking to me.
Hello again. Let's do business.
But yeah, she's still talking to me. But there's no option to talk to her about curing vampirism. So it doesn't exactly do me a whole lot of good.
You drive a hard bargain. A good price for a good customer. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Just getting rid of the
Fine
heavier
transaction.
ingredients that I have.
Thank you for your patronage. Also, try my friend. Good day.
Okay, let's go back to the Arcane University.
Go ahead.
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Awful.
Some
Have
goblins?
you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off. Is
Is
everything
there a
all right?
problem, citizen?
You look a bit ill.
When the city is quiet, if you run into trouble, come
Are you
find me.
not feeling well?
Do I own any houses? No, I do not.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first two floors.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit...
Are you not feeling well?
It fills you up.
They sure do sell food. Yep.
I'm not that full. I still have 50 space. I'm still just gonna go finish this quest at the Arcane University, and then maybe then I'll start wandering and trying to find some vampires so I
Are
can
you
get
not feeling well?
diseased, or at least try to become diseased.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Because at this point, there's no way I can load. It's way too far back. It was literal days ago, and I don't think that I have the save
Have you been
anymore.
well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.
You should be helping Irlav Jarol. Good luck
Greetings,
with
Evoker.
Irlav's
Hello,
project.
Evoker.
Well,
What's
there he
this?
is.
Some sort of alien artifact? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you. Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it. Take care. Good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
Dog, I was born ready.
Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here. What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example,
So where do you know that I can find
why
Vampire
was Falcar,
Splurker?
who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible. I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are
Port near
responsible
Wayne
for
and
them.
Priory, huh?
You become more valuable to the Guild with each passing day. The Guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer. Accept these robes and wear them with pride. Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore she can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy.
Can you give me
I
any
offer
good
the
spells
finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
that I can actually use?
Report back as soon as you can.
Anything else I can help? Please, visit me again anytime.
I'll pay handsomely if you can procure the items in that list. Find me every... The orrery here is the only one in Cyrodiil. There's one more in Hammerfell, the old one at Stros Mackay. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of...
I'm glad to help. Give Strasser my regards.
I'm so happy to see you, I could burst!
Isn't Ida
Jesus.
Lenormand an agile one?
If you want to learn to fall off a building, she's the one to talk to.
So I've heard.
If you need to get rid of something quickly, check out the copious coin purse.
Thorinir is quite a character. He's dirty and underhanded, but he provides a service.
Good day. Have you been well recently?
Okay. So let's just mark Wayne Priory. We'll start walking. We'll walk to the west. That's the right way. Oh, I thought there was water down there. I was getting ready to like jump down there and start jumping across the water. It really is quite something that 20 years later, still running into similar glitches that you ran into back in OG Oblivion. Because if you remember, there was a vampire glitch back in OG Oblivion too. Vampirism's just awful. Well, you see, whenever I had changed before I loaded, like, I looked at dude in the character screen, his eyes were different and everything. But that is not the case right now. Game's full of bugs, but vampirism is just so bad. Yeah. It does kind of suck that we have to go on this quest now just to try to fix our game. I really hope that we can still contract the disease. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that, like, the bug doesn't make it so that, like, no matter how many times I get hit by this vampire. Do you think it's Fort Ash up here? Because Wayne Priory is, what, 300 away right there? Fort Ash is right here. Is this place you're talking about? Memory serves Fort Mara, slightly southwest. Heard. That's literally what I was just saying. Yeah, I was literally just saying that, like, if we're immune to the disease, we're pretty fucked. I guess my only other option would be to see if I could go down to Skingrad and talk to the Count. Fort Carmala, maybe? Okay, cool. Thanks for the help. Let's go down here and try to get diseased. Okay. Are you a vampire?
Die, cur!
Do something about it.
Oh, you'll never take me down.
Okay, I contracted it. Nice. That was easy.
Die.
All right. Literally anything that can give me a disease, as soon as it hits me, usually I'm diseased. So, okay. So do we just go ahead and sleep for 3 days so that we change and we can get this quest started then? I think that's the move. Okay, I didn't need to wait the 3 days. Probably because, like, the glitch had already advanced everything so far. The buck stops here. Sorry. Oh, God. What have I done? Oh, God, I'm sorry. I don't know what possessed me to do that. I just didn't let the invasive thoughts win on that one. All right. Oh, little vampire Percy, no. Well, that's good, though. That means at least we can feed now, and then people will talk to us again after we feed. So where's the nearest town? I guess it would be up here near Wayne Priory. Be Coral, wouldn't it? You're right, though. I probably could have slept an hour. You will say vampirism is such a bitch to manage, but it does make you a lot stronger. I mean, strength isn't really an issue with this little kitty cat. I'm maxed out with strength and endurance at this point. And I think I might have maxed out intelligence last time, too. And if not, then I'm gonna max out next time I level up. Okay, my strength is down. Because I had maxed out strength, intelligence, and endurance. My strength is down, yes. Probably because it's daytime. It's probably because it's daytime, I think. Fortify strength by 5 points. It should be at 105, yes, according to that. But I'm not seeing any negative effects because of daytime. But I know for a fact there is, right? I think that must be it. That's my only explanation. There's nothing else in that menu under active effects that's indicating as to why it would be reducing my strength. So, I don't know.
I see. Heard any news from the other provinces?
I've heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indoril is...
No, it didn't. It didn't say that I had any other diseases, see? Active effects. Everything's fortified. Resist disease, resist. Yeah, no, those are all my active effects right there. Yeah, no, you're right. It's probably glitched. It's probably glitched from when I got hit by one of those debuffs from a wraith.
It is not surprising.
You're exactly right.
My pleasure, really.
No, if it was working as intended, then it would have worn off already, wouldn't it? Just go away until you cure it? How do you cure it?
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Like a dispel?
You have the hands of a pleasure to speak. Healer. Goodbye. Well met. Farewell.
Restore strength or potions will do it. A dream from your childhood, you remember playing hiding games with your young friends on a warm summer afternoon. You hide in your parents' barn. Sure, you will not be found. Soon the sweet smell of hay is replaced by a darker, sickly smell. You move deeper into the barn, only to stumble on the rotting corpses of your parents, their throats ripped out. You try to scream as your parents rise and pull you into an embrace. Ooh. Come on, is nobody gonna come up here to sleep? Yes. Go to sleep.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, buddy. Is there a door on this room? No? It's okay. Okay, so now in the morning, people should talk to me, right? Or I can touch altars and that'll do it? Okay. Maybe we'll go and go to church real quick then.
Good day. Farewell.
I hope I can help.
Sorry, I forget who sells spells in this guild.
I offer the finest
wanna
goods
check
and
out.
lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
My skill level isn't high enough for any of these. Which is kind of disappointing, but oh well. Summon an alligator, flurry of
Bye.
strikes again.
Good to see you.
What's new with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently.
Goblin D's nuts. Sorry.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is fire and steel, quality armor and weapons, repairs too.
Okay, you're gonna repair
Pretty
everything.
handy. What needs to be fixed? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. You got a great deal.
I know I should sell Debaser because I am not really using weapons. But I just can't. It's a named weapon, and the collector and me just can't let it go.
You've made a good bit of... Thank you for your patronage. Be seeing you.
Okay. Honestly, we don't even need to keep on doing the vampire quest now that we can actually feed and make it so that people talk to us again. So let's take a look. I guess we could read this book. Find out about Garridan's tears or whatever. Nightfall tells the tale of Garridan and the quest for the Everflow Ewer at a place known as Frostfire Glade, supposedly located in the mountains near Bruma. You see some of the references from the story. I was able to pinpoint it on my map. The book also mentions needing special refined frost salts to get into the glade. Well, I guess we'll have to go back to the Imperial City then. Start that one. So, maybe not that one. Do I have anything up this way? No, not really.
Well met.
Have you heard about
Can you spare a coin?
They say that Daedra came from Oblivion, and
I guess we'll go back to the city. We need to do that for the Arcane University quest either way. Take that blue marker off the map.
I'll hack you to pieces. Why? Won't you die?
Seriously can't get over how good the animations are. They really did a good job, yeah. Better start keeping this shit, right? I'm hitting the guy, his reactions are believable. Combat does have a lot more weight to it now than what it did in the original. I think we talked about this before, actually.
speak.
Just one coin. What is it, citizen? Hail, good citizen. How... It's you.
Do you ever
Hero
buy
of command.
ingredients from the main ingredient?
It's the best place in the city for alchemical ingredients.
Why? How do you do?
If you're looking for books, first editions.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Morning.
Hello. I have not read the works of
Greetings,
Mrs. Otis.
Conjurer. Anything else I can help with? Yes, I have them for sale. If you'd like to buy some, feel free. They're top quality. I refine them myself. Not only has necromancy been banned, can I interest you in some of my wares? Another If you
I'm told
come
some
across
find
any
a
unusual
guidebook you-
ingredients in your
Oh.
travels,
Okay, well, we're down this way.
be sure
Be
to
seeing
remember
you.
me and
Greetings, Khajiit.
Greetings, Conjurer. Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it. Oh, of course you were. No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this. Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that.
You don't have ears? Yeah,
Unless
no,
you'd
lizards
like to
tend
take
not
some
to.
of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers. Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing. I believe you'll find it quite helpful. Once you've had a chance to read it, I'd be happy to discuss it with you. Why all the fuss now? I thought it would have died down by now, what with the ban on the practice of necromancy and the guild being in place for as long as it has. And yet, suddenly everyone shows up on my doorstep, needing information immediately. Never mind that I might have things on my own to work on. Farewell.
You're like, oh, I don't know where the book is. It's right here. Despair not at the trials we now face, for our time comes swiftly. The god of worms watches over our order, will deliver us from these troubled times on the day of reckoning. Until then, perform his works in secret, serve his needs, and look to the skies for his signs. The Revenant, the necromancer's moon, watches over us all. His form, ascended to godhood, has taken its rightful place in the sky, and hides the enemy RK from us, so that we may serve him. Watch for the signs. When the heavenly light descends from above, hasten to his altars, and make your offerings, so that he may bless you with but a taste of his true power. Grand soul gems offered to him will be darkened, and can be used to trap the souls of the unwitting, a feat even the great Angasta would marvel at. Stay faithful to the order of the Black Worm, and in time your loyalty will be rewarded. Soon he will return to set the world right in due time, and those who would stand in his way will suffer eternally at his hands, just as those who stood opposed before. Until that day, you must believe and be patient, hiding your caves, in your ruined forts, and your secret lairs. Raise your minions, summon your servants, cast your spells, answer the call of the order when you are needed. Watch and listen.
Well met. A most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with the shade of the Revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The Council may have use for it. Please, ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. Take care.
Excuse me, fellow Magister. Is now a good time to talk?
Oh, I wonder what they're going to talk about.
But please be brief. I have some research I need to tend to.
The conversations at this fucking place
yesterday
are
decided
absolutely
to consult some of the
maddening.
ancient texts. You were right about everything.
Excellent. This is exciting news indeed, Magister. Just think of the possible advances in restoration and alteration.
There are,
Oh,
of
but
course,
think of how it's
some
going
other
to
mitigating factors.
have an impact on alchemy and destruction.
Greetings.
Does Dovin Arin still teach alter? Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers? Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds. I'm pleased that you would ask. There is a way, though it's not known to me. Countess Sildor of Skingrad has done the most recent research on a cure, I believe. He's what you might call a vested interest in the subject. I suggest you travel there and seek an audience with him. Given your condition, I believe he may assist you. A most fascinating contraption. Take care.
I heard you know how to move in... Hello there. Is there something I can do for you? Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I
Heard
didn't
that,
pay it
enjoy
much
the BRB.
attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you. I've heard things, to be sure, but I don't really know anything about them.
Is it true that some of our guildmates were killed? Oh, how horrible!
Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. Good day.
A pleasure to speak with you. So, Falcar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhall. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned, and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild. Be careful. What is it, citizen? Speak.
You approach the Shrine of Mafala. The web spinner watches you, stranger. You better have the right offering. Mafala tugs the strings of mortals for her pleasure. Are you sure you desire audience with the web spinner? Leave Mafala an offering of nightshade at the shrine between midnight and dawn, and the web spinner may grant you an audience. Remember, this place is sacred.
I feel like the mountain lions jump in slow motion. Enter Frostfire Glade. The entire area seems filled with a swirling, freezing mist. Extreme cold in this place is unbearable without magical protection. Blade is true to its namesake. The frost burns as if it was fire. I thought that was some dead nern root for a second, but that's like a dandelion. You made tea. Welcome back. That sounds nice. We're looking for Garridan's tears. There's some big ass tears. Yeah, they are. I wish they were a little bit bigger though. I feel like the old graphics made them stand out the tiniest little bit more. Oh, there's one. Okay, that's the final one. Wow, how pretty. Well, I don't know what's mad at me, and I can't be bothered. That's a troll if I've ever seen one. Okay, if I remember correctly, you need to wait here until people show up for like some ritual or something. But unfortunately, this is where I'm gonna have to draw the line for the night. I gotta be responsible for once and call it at a decent time. Because I gotta get up early and go in tomorrow. It's the end of the weekend for me. And after not being there for 2 days, it's always a task piecing Humpty Dumpty back together again. But I will be back on tomorrow. More than likely with more of this. But if not, maybe some Elden Ring New Game Plus 3. I don't know. But definitely gonna hop on tomorrow night. Blurker, if you're still hanging out, lurking in the background, thanks so much for being here, chatting me up, hanging out, the usual. Always good to see you, and I hope you have a good night. If there's anybody else hanging out, lurking in the background, then I hope that you have a good one as well. It's been a-boy-named-Sous, coming at you live straight from a baked potato, and I hope you have a wonderful night. I'll see you next time.